Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo, and today I'm bringing you inside to show you my Halloween home decor tour. So coming in our home, I have everything lit up. It is almost 6 o'clock here, and I wanted to give you guys a feel for what it looks like in the evening, all lit up and ready for trick-or-treaters. Near our front door, we always do a little decorating over here on our shoe cupboard. I did end up picking up this super cute little broom shop from Michael's. I got it on a really good clearance price. I was just in last night. I also have this jack-o'-lantern candle holder. That's something I thrifted and put a candle in. And over here I have our countdown to Halloween that is from Walmart a few years back, and a few other little goodies, including the little box below I just found at Dollar Tree, and the little broom is from Target Dollar Spot last year. Here behind the door I did a little more decorating on this shelf. The Happy Haunting ticket is from Michael's this year. The little signs I have found at Home Goods and Michael's, and a few little things down here from Walmart and Target Dollar Spot. And the pom-pom garland is from Walmart last year. On my entry bench, I used the pillow that I DIY'd as part of my Fall in July series. And then up here, I hung my new banner. It's just perfect above the kids' photos because these little kids are almost identical to mine. So up on this shelf, I used a lot of the Dollar Tree creepy drape, and I'm probably gonna shred it before Halloween with my scissors. Just cut it and pull at it, make it a little more creepy. On the shelf, you'll notice a lot of things that have come from Walmart and Target Dollar Spot. I always try to take a look at the things after season and get them on clearance for the following year. And in this corner I used another one of my cages to put a candy bowl in with another Dollar Tree DIY pumpkin I made using a hat. This little jack-o'-lantern was a thrifted find, and even some Dollar Tree and Target Dollar Spot pumpkins up here. And then on the mirror I used the wreaths I DIY'd last year in my Halloween DIY series. I just linked them together with some zip ties and then added my new little boo sign at the top, and that one is from Walmart this year. I just like how that turned out since it's a longer mirror. And now for the part I think I'm most excited about. So when you walk into our home, we have this cupboard. It's full of school supplies, paper, pencils. We use it all the time. And I wanted to use all of the jack-o'-lanterns and black cats I've been picking up for the last 3 years since I started decorating for Halloween. Some of them are from places like Target, Walmart, Home Goods, and some of them I have thrifted. I even DIY'd this little guy here on the bottom with the feathers on his hat last year. That's a Dollar Tree DIY. And this large jack-o'-lantern I got on clearance from my grocery store last year or the year before. Up above I've got my DIY garland. That's just a bunch of scarves from the Dollar Tree. I picked up these branches at Trader Joe's and I sprayed them black, and then I just added a bunch of string lights. And back there is a new find this year from TJ Maxx, that little flat wreath. I love those. They're great for storage. You don't have to have a lot of space. Down here is actually a planter I turned upside down just to have kind of like a little stage for some of my characters. And that is my new pumpkin in the center. He is from Cost Plus World Market, and he came home with me with this black cat when I was there filming the Halloween shop with me. They ended up just being $7.50 a piece. Down here I have my cat and my jack-o'-lantern from Walmart. The one in the middle is from Home Goods. and then my felt characters from Target a few years back. I just have them on a little black bench that I thrifted. Here's the jack-o'-lantern I DIY'd to be a dupe for the one at Hobby Lobby. And then a few more treasures. Most of them you guys have seen in hauls, so they're probably pretty familiar to you guys. I love how this whole area turned out. I think this is going to be great for our trick-or-treaters to see when they knock on the door and we open it. Over to the right, I have my Happy Halloween banners from Target Dollar Spot. Those were just $3 for the pair. And then down below, I've got a stacked pumpkin that I picked up at a grocery store on clearance, and a skeleton from Walmart we've had for a couple years. Over on this side, I have a couple of shelves. I like to switch out the pictures up here for each holiday of the family. And this year I have a picture of the costumes I made when my boys were really little. I made my husband a huge Bowser costume. Our son was Mario, and our little guy was a mushroom. Over here I added a black garland that I got on a massive sale and discount at Michael's. I added some ribbon to it that I really like. The orange and the black jack-o'-lantern print came from Joann's. And then the buffalo check is actually from Walmart, part of their Christmas decor. And I'm really looking forward to picking up some ornaments at Dollar Tree next year that I can add in with the ribbon. But when you snooze, you lose, and there's no more to be found in my area. In the middle, I do have the piece I shared in a haul from Joann Fabric. It is so old school and vintage looking. I just love it over here. And I've got my fairy lights in my garland. This year for my mantle, I did finally knock out my mantle scarf. This is something that I saw, I believe, on Pinterest, and I wanted to make forever. Now, I didn't record it, and I didn't even have a pattern. I just chose fabric I really liked, cut out a few triangles, sewed them onto a long rectangular piece that is resting on my mantle, and then I attached some little bells at the bottom from Dollar Tree. I love how this turned out. And then on top of the mantle, I just played around with quite a few things. Some of them are DIYs from last year, the black pumpkin here on the end and the jack-o'-lantern. Those are both Dollar Tree DIYs I did last year here on the channel. I also have some new little children figurines I picked up this year. My pumpkin from Target Dollar Spot, my black feather boas, and these jack-o'-lantern lanterns are both from Dollar Tree. This piece in the middle I thrifted a few years back. And then over here, another Dollar Tree DIY, that spooky Halloween circus box, and a few more pumpkins. I am super happy with how it turned out. The mantle scarf ended up being somewhat reversible because I can pretty much flip it the other direction if I want a different look. And I'm sure there's got to be plenty out there that you can purchase. I bought all of the fabric on sales, and I really love this print from Joann Fabric with all of the cats and jack-o'-lanterns. You guys know I love that so much. The stripe is from Hobby Lobby. So I didn't really have a plan this year for my mantle. I just knew I really wanted to get the mantle scarf made, and I did. So I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think it all goes together pretty well. And it's one more thing I can look forward to bringing out next year. Now, next to that, I do have our little garage sale $5 dresser I always share with you guys. Lighting in my house is always an issue, but hopefully you'll be able to see everything really well. This is the typewriter that I picked up on a good sale at Joann Fabric. And then I shared this Joanna Parker figurine in a haul. She reminded me so much of my daughter when she was little and she dressed up as a witch. So I went ahead and I framed a photo of her and put it right next to it. And then in front of the frame, I have my little witch's boots from Target Dollar Spot last year. And I put my very delicate figurine in a lantern with a little bit of black shred down there at the bottom from Dollar Tree, a few random pumpkins I had, and a little bit of string lights. Over here I used all my wooden black cats. Some of these I have thrifted. I think this one is from Walmart last year, maybe the year before. And then my little Happy Halloween Hobby Lobby sign. And my trick or treat sign from Joann Fabric. I love that sign so much. I also have a runner here from the 99-cent store. I love how this whole corner turned out. I think it's just enough spooky and just enough friendly. So that does it for the living room. Now let me take you guys into the kitchen and I'll show you how I decorated my hutch for Halloween. I did put a video together on it, so I'll have that linked below in the description. In my kitchen, I have a trick or treat banner in Buffalo Check. I found at Ross. I love that so much. And then I shared in the Hutch video how I did this little corner with some masks from Walmart and a little trick or treat sign. And last but not least, my hutch. So I just decorate the top 2 shelves. I've been wanting to do this since probably April or May of last year and create a faux candy storefront. I used all kinds of jars and candy and popcorn from the Dollar Tree, a few other things I picked up with the candy corn theme, and my DIY sign. So I will link the video on how I did this below in the description. So that is this year's Halloween home decor tour. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I've decorated using some things that I've made, some things I've thrifted, and some things that I've picked up. Also, I'll have linked below my last 2 Halloween home tours so you can see how different they all are from each other. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you back very soon.